Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, our praise and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shad, Ba'ashim Krakatash. Double honors to the elders, and sing honors to the apostles, preaching and teaching us the word of truth with sincerity as always. Now, yesterday you had Thanksgiving. Now, I wanted to come out here yesterday through the Spirit, but you know, there was some setback, so I came out today. So the Spirit brought me out today. The Spirit brought me out today. So yeah, I want to get some points here from the Spirit. Actually, the first scripture I'm gonna bring out is Job. Job chapter 24 and verse 2. Some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. Verse 3. They drive away the ass of the fatherless, and they take the widow's ox for a pledge. Verse 4. He turned the needy out of the way, the poor of the earth hide themselves together. The poor of the earth hide themselves together, man. Why? Because when the Edomites, man, which is the devil, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, as our elders always say in GMS. When they starting with Colombo, when he came here in 1492, he came in here and was torturing the Puerto Ricans, man, the Taino Indians over there, man, and their king. You know, they had a king. I don't remember his name. I should, but you know, they had some wars. You know, they had some revolts. The Haiti too, the tribe of Levi, they were revolting too. You know, the so-called Africans, who are the Negroes, man, the tribe of Judah was revolting too. You know, even in here, when they were brought here to America, you with Nat Turner. You had Nat Turner, man, and plenty of other revolts, man. Even this dude named Uncle Tom too, which was actually prior to popular opinion. It was a slave revolter who was revolting against the devil, man, the so-called white man, who was the Edomites today, man. Out of Wamyon, man. Okay. Who is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles? His kingdom is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. That's facts. Now this is a book from without further ado, I'm just get to the point here. This is from An Essential Native Wisdom by Kelly Ganji. Okay, here we go. I don't got the cover, you know. I took it out, but you know, and that goes back to what when Gad was here. They were fleeing had to flee to the mountains. They had to flee from their homes, you know, even going to Indian Removal Act put out by Andrew Devil Jackson, which could possibly be Joe Biden today. Who knows? It's possible. This is page 86, and it's a quote. As you can see, it's full of quotes from Native American Indians. You can see it's full of quotes from Native American Indians. This is a happy season of the year, having plenty of provisions, such as beans, squashes, and other produce. With our dried meat and the fish, we continue to make feasts and visit each other until our corn is ripe. Everyone makes his feast as he thinks best. To please the Great Spirit, that's who they call Yahweh, the Great Spirit, who has the care of all beings created. This is by Black Hawk Sayok, an autobiography, 1833. And that was facts, man. That was before actually no, that was after, but the point is, man, that was true, man. We had all kinds of provisions and all that before this so-called white man, which is the devil's Edomite, man, came in and took all our stuff, man, and you know, all that, man. I got another quote too from this book here. Okay, this is what it says. Jobs were almost non-existent on the reservation and outside the I guess it should say reserve. It has, the word is cut off there. What they call it. Anyway, whites did not hire Indians if they could help it. By Mary Bray Bird, Lakota Woman, 1990. That wasn't too long ago, man. That wasn't too long ago, and you know, people think, oh, the so-called white man's a good guy. They think he's a good dude. Check this out. Oh, this is George Bush, man. 2001, October 26, George Bush signs the Patriot Act. While Congress voted in favor of the bill, and some in America felt the bill actually did not go far enough to combat terrorism, the law faced the torrent of criticism. Civil rights activists worried that the Patriot Act would curtail domestic civil liberties and would give the executive branch too much power to investigate Americans under a veil of secrecy. A fear not felt since the protest era of the 1960s and 1970s, when the FBI bugged and infiltrated anti-war and civil rights groups. That's facts, man, and that's why America is a draconian dystopia, man. Don't be fooled by all the circus and bread. You know, that was what they had in Rome. But guess what happened? They fell back in 193 AD by Septimius Severus, man, who was a black man from the tribe of Judah, man. And that same thing that we want now, we're gonna Drew Howard, man, who's gonna be the new Septimius Severus, man, 2.0, and they're gonna destroy this bitch, and we're gonna take the kingdom, man, as it reads, as Daniel said in Daniel, man, the book of Daniel. Around 605 BC. Daniela, man. Daniela. Lord's the greatest warrior that ever existed, man. Huitzilopochtli, man. The god of war. The god of war and the god of the sun. Huitzilopochtli, okay? The Aztecs were sacrificing for Huitzilopochtli, man. Just to calm him down, you know? A lot of blood. That's how Bashim Yahweh, man. He's a man of war. Going back to Pope Alexander V, known as Rodrigo, or otherwise known as Rodrigo Borgia. His son Caesar Borgia, he made pictures of him, hired Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, who he had homosexual relationships with, man. Well, let's continue here. Every single native nation had a wounded knee. At least one, almost everyone had a long walk or a trail of tears. Suzanne Sean Harjo interview with Tracy Fernandez, Rice Sabi, Green American Magazine, May 2017. That wasn't too long ago, actually. And I wasn't planning on bringing that one out. Although it is crucial, this is a good one. Although it is crucial for us to focus on the good things, exactly, right? Our tenacity, our language and culture, the revitalization of tribal communities, it is also important that we never forget what happened to our people on the Trail of Tears. It was indeed our Holocaust. Wilma Mankiller, a chief of her people in 1993, which she's going off there because the Holocaust never happened. That was all propaganda funded by the elites, Rothschilds, to try to make them give them a bad validity to call themselves Jews. They ain't the Jews, man. We know who the real Jews are. Scriptural, factual facts, and most such facts, man. You know. Try to get one more, and then, move on. Out of the Indian approach to existence, there came a great freedom, an intense and observing love for nature, a respect for life, enriching faith in a supreme power, and principles of truth, honesty, generosity, equity, and brotherhood as a guide to mundane relations. Luther, Standing Bear, Oglala, Lakota, Land of the Spotted Eagle, 1933. So you can tell by these quotes, man, that the Native American Indians, man, were spiritual. They were more spiritual than our people are today, there's fiction, no a bit of something, but back then, more spiritual, man. They weren't lost in this American wine of Babylon today, It's stronger now, of course. It's stronger now, definitely. The Lord has woken up certain brothers up, man, to get this truth and receive this word, man. The scriptures of the Lord. Which is a beautiful thing, man. We're just lucky to get this word. I'm getting another excerpts from this book here. And just pay attention to the spirituality of the Native American Indians in these books and some of these things here, man, because it also shows you what kind of level they were on back then to our people today. Our people today are more beaten down and docile. To give you some idea, where I'm trying to go with this. And then I'm going to get back to the scriptures too. Now here I'm going to get something here real quick. Should lock it, but yeah. Now here it is. This is from the book The Wisdom of the Native Americans. Compiled and edited by Kent Nerburn. Page 87 here. Page 87 there. The power of science here. I'm gonna get in this paragraph here. We first Americans mingle with our pride and exceptional humility. Spiritual arrogance is foreign to our nature and teaching, because that's in the spirit of Jacob, man. That's the Israelites, man. Exodus 7 and 9 talks about that, I believe, or 4 and 9 talks about that. It's here in the 7th or 4th chapter. The Lord says we are a holy people unto Himself, man. That's what was in the spirit of Native American Indians. Today our people are more Americanized, that's the point I'm trying to get at, We never claimed that the power of articulate speech is proof of superiority over dumb creation. On the other hand, it is to us a perilous gift. We believe profoundly in silence, the sign of a perfect equilibrium. Silence is the absolute poise or balance of body, mind, and spirit. Those who can preserve their selfhood, ever claimed and unshaken by the storms of existence, not a leaf as it were
How you do, man?
stir on a tree.
You
Good.
reading all that?
Huh?
What you reading?
Oh, of the Native American Indians.
Oh, okay. You're Native American Indian?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm
I like that.
Mexican, but
Okay,
the
that's
same
good.
thing, kind of the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Because the 12 tribes,
Mm.
the Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians are the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks about.
I like Indian.
Yes.
Especially Native American. I like them. This is their land.
Yes.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Yes. Continuing on here, it reads, not a leaf as it were a stir on the tree, not a ripper upon a shining pool. Those in the mind of the person of nature possess the ideal attitude and conduct of life. If you ask us what is silence, we will answer it is the great mystery. The holy silence is God's voice. And that's facts, and Paul speaks on that as well. He says, let them learn to keep silent rather than to speak, and I believe that's in James, the first chapter, or the second, and then in Ecclesiastes, Solomon speaks on that silence, man. If a man comes to the temple, let him prepare himself to hear rather than to speak. Like, I mean, that's facts, man. Like last week, man. You have a lot of examples, man, of and just in life in general, man. That silence, bro. That's from the Lord. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Waga Krakadash. Especially women. A woman needs to learn to be silent, man. Especially women. Continuing on here. If you ask us what are the fruits of silence, we will answer they are self-control, true courage, or endurance, patience, dignity, and reverence. Silence is the cornerstone of character. Guard your tongue in youth, said the old chief Wabasha. And in age you may mature a thought that will be of service to your people. Beautiful, just like the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua talks about, man. Wisdom comes through grief, and much sorrow comes wisdom and knowledge, man. Okay, yeah, Solomon grew, he got wisdom, he came into the reign when he was 12. He reigned 40 years, I believe. And he didn't write the books right away. It took time, man. It was a period of time when he wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, man. And he wrote many proverbs. Queen Sheba had to come all the way from where she was to Solomon just to hear his wisdom. That's how wise Solomon was, man. How great Solomon was. But let's continue. I'm gonna get another book now. That was good on there. That was good enough on there. Actually, I'll get one more here. On page 90, it's about prayer here. The importance of prayer is the title heading right there. On the bottom paragraph around there. Prayer, the daily recognition of the unseen and the eternal, is our one inevitable duty. We Indian people have traditionally divided mind into two parts: the spiritual mind and the physical mind. The first, the spiritual mind, is concerned only with the essence of things. And it is this we seek to strengthen by spiritual prayer, during which the body is subdued by fasting and hardship. In this type of prayer, there is no beseeching of favor or help. The second, our physical mind, is lower. It is concerned with all personal or selfish matters like success in hunting or warfare, relief from sickness, or the sparing of the beloved life. All ceremonies, charms, or incantations designed to secure a benefit or to avert a danger are recognized as emanating from the physical self. Con. The rites of this physical worship are wholly symbolic. We may have sun dances and other ceremonies, but the Indian no more worships the sun than the Christian worships the cross. In our view, the sun and the earth are the He's going off there a bit here. Talking about the sun and shit. Or he's going off there, but he was alright on the first part, man. Spiritualism, man. That fasting, bro, as well. Fasting is beneficial, bro. In this truth and in this walk. You know? People are just niggas, man. That's the point. People are niggas, man. It's fine though, you know, I'm a nigga myself, bro. But you know, it's about the balance. Actually, let me go back down there to this part, actually. The second of physical mind is lower. It is concerned with all personal or selfish matters like success in hunting or warfare, relief from sickness, or the sparing of a beloved life. Like the Most High Yahweh says in the book of Psalms, this sacrifice the Lord is seeking, bro, is a contrite heart, a humble spirit, bro, a beat up heart, like Yahweh Shai went through when he was on the cross. That's the kind of sacrifice that Yahweh is looking for, bro. Not a sacrifice of animals like David talks about that, bro. Not a sacrifice of animals. The Most High wasn't pleased with dozens of sacrificed animals, but a contrite heart and a humble spirit. Contrite meaning like a really beat down, like Yahweh Shai when he was the hour when he was on the cross, bro. That type of shit. So y'all niggas can know, you know. But that's also why, you know, brothers got to fast. Okay, you have to, man. It's not if you fast. Yahweh Shai said when you fast, you know. That's all, you know, not to talk down on any brother, man. I'm rebuking y'all motherfuckers out here, man. I mean, if the spirit wants me, it's all the spirit. It's all the spirit, bro. Whatever the spirit goes into, motherfucker. Whatever the spirit goes into, bro. Like brother told me before, you know, like I heard a brother say before, the spirit might be on certain brothers to fast more than others, you know. That's just how the spirit is. On whatever certain measure you have, you know. Like Yahweh Shai went on a 40-day fast. That's him. You know, brothers can't do that now, of course. No, I wouldn't say do that. Like, brother, I heard brothers say it before too. Wouldn't recommend that. Now, don't be, as the scripture reads, don't be over righteous, neither be over wicked. Why destroy yourself? The man who fears the Lord will hold on to both. The man who loves the Lord will hold on to both. Or not fear the Lord. It's about fear, not love, bro. Most High is about fear, not love, bro. Most High says fear him, not love him. yeah, like Psalm, it reads in Psalm, the Lord seeks, sacrifice the Lord seeks is a contrite heart and humble spirit. I believe that's what it says in the scripture. A broken soul, yeah, a broken spirit. That's the kind of sacrifice the Lord really likes. Because you can be just, it's like it goes in deep, man. It goes deep. It goes deep. What else was I gonna say? Fuck. Yeah, that's kind of sacrifice the Lord looks for, you know. I mean, Yahushua went on the cross. Yahushua is the son of the Lord. How much more we? We ain't shit, man. The Most High is gonna make us go through hell, man. That's the funniest thing about it. That's the funniest thing about it. The Most High is gonna make us go through hell. He's gonna throw us in that water, man. I read that again. Spiritual mind is concerned only with the essence of things, and it is this we seek to strengthen by spiritual prayer, during which the body is subdued by fasting and hardship. Like Paul said too, through many fastings, afflictions, oddest beatings, imprisonments, being unknown yet being very well known, being poor yet making many rich. You know, and also, you know, it also